YMCA gave me the opportunity to make new friends and not be so shy anymore.
Syrena is my angel. She is my only child. I'm a single mom, and I've raised her by myself since she was age 2. She's the most caring, lovable child ever. I think she's like 15 going on 35.
I learned archery at Camp Klassen, and whenever I started doing it, I began to love it. And then I started doing it at school, and then I ended up going to nationals and competing. I really liked it because I could also meet new friends, and it's something that I felt like I was good at and that I could show that I was good at.
Well, Syrena came to us a number of years ago when she was a lot younger. Her mom was looking for opportunities in her hometown of Chickasha, where the Chickasha YMCA is, for after-school spaces for her child to be, for Syrena to be, so that she would have a place to be that was safe after school and not necessarily in other areas.
They had a scholarship program, and one of my friends told me, just fill this paperwork out, and they'll help you out. And I'm like, sure, right, but they did. And that was such a blessing. That made it possible for me to work a full-time job and, be a productive citizen.
We really focus on character development and developmental assets. We know that if we can identify, develop, and instill these core, there's actually 40 assets, the more of those assets that they possess, the greater the likelihood of their success later on in life.
She's learned how to get along with others. She's learned how to make friends. She has learned how to respect authority, follow directions.
I think the fact that I wanted to help others, and I always have wanted to help little kids, and they always seem to like me.
We were going to the YMCA daycare and summer day camp for probably 3 years before we even heard of Camp Klassen. I was kind of disappointed because I was like, if I would have known about this, of course, the minute you hear the word camp, a parent goes, oh my God, how much money? You see dollar signs.
We have scholarship programs, and so the annual community support campaign provides a tremendous opportunity for kids to be able to come to camp who couldn't afford to otherwise. So if they know about that program and they apply, it's the reason why we're raising those funds, is so that they can get to camp if they want to. And about 3 out of every 4 campers that come to Camp Klassen is going to receive scholarship money in some way, shape, or form so that they can afford to be there.
What they did is they took my after child care payment and just added a little bit onto it every week so that by the time summer came around, it was paid for.
The first time I went to camp, I was really nervous, but then after about 2 days, I started feeling like I fit in there.
We went there for an open house, and we just fell in love with the place. It's beautiful. The people were so wonderful, so we just couldn't wait to go to camp. The first year at camp was, I don't know who was scared more, me or my daughter. To be away from each other for a week, we'd never been away from each other for a night.
Me and my mom volunteer at Camp Klassen for the past 2 years. We're planning on going back this year, too. We laid down the trail to Camp Klassen Falls, and we also built a new dock for the lake.
And they've had an opportunity, and they've taken the opportunity, which is the neatest thing of all, is that on the receiving side of having been the beneficiary of our community, which has given to make it possible for her to come to camp, they've made the decision full circle to come around and put that back into the camp and give back to in ways that they could.
I can't say how much I appreciate what those people are doing. Their donations make a world of difference. They're the ones that provide the scholarships. And it just, I can't imagine what life would be like without Syrena being part of the YMCA.
But the Y created an environment where she could really thrive. She could display the qualities that really were inside of her, and it was just the Y that brought those things out.